Good morning, you lovely folks. How are you doing this morning? It is Monday, the 2nd of September, a new moon in Virgo. So, being a Virgo myself, super excited about this. Really, really potent energy around right now. But come on in and let me know if you're joining me. If you're on a live, come and say hi. I'd love to know where you're joining me from and how you're doing today. And if you're on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the cards and the tapping. And if you're thinking, cards tapping, what's she on about? Then you might well be new here, and you're really welcome if you are, just as you are. My name is Emma Starling, and I'm a trainer in emotional freedom technique and founder of the Evolved Energetics Academy, where I train, certify, and mentor people to be fantastic EFT practitioners and to go out there and change people's lives. So it's my mission in this lifetime to get EFT tapping out into the lives of 1 million people. So my aim is to certify 1,000 practitioners, and each of them will probably touch 1,000 people in their lifetime with it. So together we can make 1 million people more happy. And if you want in on that mission, let me know below. So the first way that we do this is the daily tap. And I've been doing this for 8 years or more now, for free on Facebook and now on YouTube and LinkedIn as well. And whilst it is not therapeutic EFT, as in it's not how I would use it in a one-to-one setting to work on specific things with you, it's very affirmational, but it's tapping on the same acupressure points. So it's the same response in the body, it's the same physiological process, and it gives you just a quick taste of what EFT is and a quick shot of calm on a Monday morning when you've got your full day ahead. And the way that I do that is I pull a card from an oracle, affirmation, or a tarot deck. And today I'm using one of my favorites, the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. It's a fantastic deck. The illustrations, the artwork is fantastic, and the write-ups are great. So I'm going to pull a card. You don't have to believe in cards for this to work. Just think of it as finding something to focus on. More often than not, the cards agree with what people are going through that day. And then as I read out to you what the card is all about and the message, I ask you to feel in to your body and check in on any sensations that you're having about what you're hearing. So your body will have a reaction, and it never ever lies, and it will either be like a moving towards, like a yay, a resonance, or it will be a moving away from, in terms of a bit of pushback, a bit of resistance, a bit of absolutely not, whichever that is for you. So what do we need in light of the new moon in Virgo today? The question I want to ask you all is, for you to ask yourselves, is what do I need to do to make room for my own growth? Now, that might be a way that you need to get organized. It might be something that you need to streamline. It might be something you need to get finished. It might be something new that you need to start doing. What is that thing, or those couple of things that you need to do to make room for your growth? And that's the question I'm going to ask the cards. So what do we need to know today about what we need to do to make room for our growth in light of this full moon in Virgo? 7 of Wands. Okay. This is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous card. It's very, very pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. 7 of Wands. So the solar plexus is lighting up there. That's taking action. Let's have a look. Boom, bada, boom. 9, 6, 7. We got there in the end. Okay, so this is about challenge. It's about grounding and protecting yourself. It's about movement and growth. What did we just say? It's about creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable sometimes, a sign to continue to share your ideas, and self-expression. So she's kind of in her own bubble, and that bubble actually looks like a fortune teller's, what do they call it? The crystal ball. But she's sat on a lovely, lovely cushion carpet. She's in meditation. She's away in her own world. There's magic, there's sparkle, and her solar plexus is lit right up. So this says, and this is the same message I got this morning on a very, very strange tarot reading from Zeta Zuri, which was fantastic. And it was the first word is exactly what she was talking about. So, haters. They'll emerge only after you've made it to your perch, whipping their wands out and asking you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes competition emerges. Let me bring you towards me because this is uncomfortable. There we go. Sometimes competition emerges as a result of shining brightly in the world. If you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it's important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. Mindfully call feelings of love and well being into your body and create a protective bubble of energy around you. Remain synchronized and aligned with your bright vision and reject any low vibe, negative states that others may be pushing. Hi there, whoever's joined, come and say hi. You don't have to accept their opinion as truth, especially when they're vying for your position. Check to make sure you're acting in a way that's aligned with your highest values. And when you know you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. And the affirmation here is I am, and notice what happens in your body when you hear this, right? Just tune in. I'm deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. What happens when you hear that? Now, you can try saying it out loud and then notice what happens in your body when you say it out loud. So, when you say something out loud, your brain hears it differently. Okay. So, try saying after me, I am deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. What just happened in your body? Because if you've got any kind of fear around this, you might well have felt some kind of a clench, some sort of a, an intake of breath, a tension, a tightness, a pushback, a resistance, whatever you want to call it. If shining your light in the world creates any kind of fear for you, your body will tell you. And there's no need for it to, because we're all unique and there's room for us all. And I get it, right? Ask me how I know about this. This very thing dictated most of my younger years, being petrified of judgment, of humiliation, of rejection, and all of those things, right? If you're not careful, that will leave you leading half a life. And it's not fun. So, what we're going to do is, and it's really simple, I want you to just tune into how that feels for you. And if there is any resistance, just gauge how strong that is. If 10 is really strong and 0 is can't feel it, and this works the same way. If you're feeling positive, but it's not quite a 10 out of 10, yeehaw positive, let's push those points up. If it's kind of negative and resistant, we're going to tap and it will release the resistance. You don't have to try it, just does it on its own. Okay. So let's tap it in and see what happens. Take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being. What that means is, if you get triggered with this, please work with a practitioner on the deeper issues. If that's me, great. Hit me up if you want to work together. If not me, that's great too. Just please look after yourself. So 2 fingers, and we start here on the inner eyebrow, right at the start there. And just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. I am deserving of this success. Outside of the eye on the corner, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. Breathe into that. If there's nervous tummy, just breathe into it. Fear is just excitement without the breath. Under the eye. I am deserving of this success. It's a big one, this, isn't it? Under the nose in the middle. And I will bravely shine my light into the world. Even I'm getting butterflies with this one. On the chin, in the middle. I am deserving of this success. Under the collarbones, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. It's just under the middle of the collarbones where they meet. On the bra line underneath the arm, I am deserving of this success. Towards the back and the top of the head, I will bravely shine my light into the world. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. So say it out loud again and let's test it. I am deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. Oops. So, how did that feel? How did it feel before, and how did it feel after you did the tapping? Odds on, that you will have noticed a shift, whether that means you feel a little bit easier around saying it, whether it feels a little bit more true or a little bit less resistant. That's the direction that you want to go in. Now, remember, with tapping, we're not anchoring anything negative in. What we're doing is giving a voice to the truth of how you really feel. It's your opportunity to get it up and out. So if there's anything around shining your light in the world and feeling confident, or in the opposite, feeling resistant and nervous and fearful of it, then just maybe tap on the side of the hand or tap under the collarbones and just voice that. Get it up and out. Because while you're tapping on it, you're soothing any associated stress response that comes along with it, any slightly unhelpful, low vibrational feelings around it, right? And sooner or later, you will pluck up the courage to do the thing and you will go and shine your light in the world. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you think this would help somebody else, please do get it into their hands with integrity. Obviously, please don't spam anybody. But if you think that it'll be useful, feel free to share it. Feel free to send it to somebody, or you can tag them wherever you have watched this video, whether that's YouTube, whether that's LinkedIn, whether that is Facebook. You can tag them. Okay. They may really just need to hear that today. And if you want more of this, but that is targeted, that goes deeper because it's targeted to how you actually feel using your words, that's more therapeutic and goes deeper, you can always join the Cocoon, which is my monthly membership. It's £33 a month for 2 sessions a week with me of up to half an hour. Mondays and Fridays. If you can't make it live, you can still request what you want me to cover in that day's tapping. And it's fantastic. People get incredible results in the Cocoon. I just don't talk about it very often. So you can pop Cocoon in the comments if that's for you. And if not, that's fine too. Don't forget, this is a new moon today. So harness it. Journal around what you need to do to create growth in your life. And then take the action to start bringing that in. Sending you all lots of love, and I will see you again.